Hello, my name is Nelson Miller. I'm with PA Creative, where we help small businesses with websites and marketing. We use Divi as one of our main tools, and we do a ton of tutorials on our blog, and this is one of them. Today we're going to show you how to change a bullet list into check marks or any other icons like that. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Okay, so here I have an example. I have two text modules in the page here, and I have a bullet list in each one of them. So as you can see here in the text module, here I have these list items. So the first thing we're going to need to do is go over on the blog, and you're going to see a CSS class right here. So the first step is to add the CSS class. I'm using PA bullet list 1, and that's going to be for this green check mark, and then for this other one here it's going to be PA bullet list 2. So let's get back to our example. So in here we're going to go ahead and go into the settings, go to the advanced tab, CSS toggle, and CSS class, paste that right there. Okay, so it's not going to do anything yet. Let's go into the second one and do the exact same thing, except we're going to change this one to a 2. And that's simply to correspond to our code that we put, that we're going to put in the next step. So go ahead and save. So the next step is to go over to the blog post again, and that's going to be linked in the bottom of this video. Anyway, we need to copy the CSS code that's there. So go ahead and copy that and go into your dashboard on your website that you're adding these check marks. Go to Divi, theme options. Okay, down at the bottom there's going to be a CSS box. Go ahead and paste it there. And we're actually going to get both of them now at the same time in this example. So go back and get the other one. And you can just add a couple spaces like that. Now I want to point something out. I'm having a little problem. See this little white symbol here? That's not supposed to be there. So I actually am going to take them out and add just a normal, it's like a quote symbol. It's an apostrophe is what it really is. But I don't know what's going on with, I don't know if it's my computer. But if you notice that they look a little curly and they were white, so you can see that there, that's wrong. You need to add an apostrophe. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. That normally does not happen. That's pretty unusual. So what we did is we pasted the code that's going to add the check mark and the X. So we actually took away the bullet here in the first section here. And then we're adding in the code, which is actually from the Elegant Themes icon font. That's called ET modules. And then we're putting the color and adjusting how it's positioned away from the text a little bit. And of course, if you wanted to, you could play around with some of these numbers. So we have the number 1, the number 2. Now, if you remember, over here on our example, we put in those classes for each of these. So to see that, let's just go ahead and refresh. There, so we did everything correctly. So this one is pulling in the number 1, and this one's pulling in number 2. And that's pretty much all there is to this tutorial. Now, don't forget, you can use these on, blurbs or any type of place where you have a bullet list. You could even do it in like a pricing table, and like I said, in the blurb or anything like that. So this will work. You just have to add the class, and you could even, I actually used some of mine on the blog. So that pretty much wraps up this tutorial. Thank you for watching. I hope that it was helpful, and if it was, go ahead and subscribe. We're actually going to be doing a lot of videos coming up. We just finished our studio here, so we're going to be back in here recording more tutorials. So if you're a fan of Divi, if you use it a lot, you're going to find this channel very helpful. So thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.